Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Season 9, Episode 14, the finale of Adventure Time. Last we got whispers, and it was Sweepy getting some loose ends tied up, I guess. I still don't think, in my mind, much was accomplished, because, I mean, I guess a lot was accomplished. I can't say that. We have figured out that the hand is real, that the hand did get thrown to all these alternate universes. Not that I didn't believe what we saw, but when it happened, it seems like so long ago in my mind. I'm thinking, when are we going to address this? Because there's only a season left. And I'm used to some shows just not tying up certain things because they don't have enough time, and they thought they'd have more episodes to do so. So I don't know. There's many things in Lost that were never tied up, and Lost is one of my favorite shows of all time. So I'm happy they are addressing everything. What didn't really get accomplished in my mind was the fact that I still feel the Lich is around. I still feel like the Lich is in Sweepy, and there are, I don't know how many, just on that image they showed in the recap, and I remember it being so in the original, there's at least a couple dozen Lich hands that got thrown all over alternate universes. On top of the fact there are other worlds where there already are other Liches, I'm assuming. So there's endless possibilities, and you could bring the Lich back. So at least we saw that Sweepy also could fend off evil and conquer the power of the Lich. And that's something, but all that kind of did was make it so that Fern sees himself as the even bigger failure. He can't even guard or watch a baby, and the baby ends up saving the day. The baby ends up saving Arfin's life. So what does Fern think? The best solution to this problem is, let's kill our Finn, because our Finn is stopping him from being the best Finn. If there's only one Finn, he could be whatever kind of Finn he wants, and he'll be the best Finn because there's only one. So now, I don't know what's going to happen, but this is the finale, and it's called 3 Buckets, and that is Fern doing 3 buckets, like a 3-card Monty kind of thing, and there is a ring under it. What is going to happen? I don't know. We also saw when Fern went and looked inside himself, there was a fin attached by grass, and like all like kind of weird like veins or something like that, and it was like stuck in this control of that entity that we saw that one time. Clearly, it's something else is going on behind the scenes. We're going to have to find out. This is the finale, and then we're jumping into season 10. You guys want to be way ahead, full unedited episodes, all the shows on the channel, seasons ahead of what you're seeing, hundreds of exclusives you only see on Patreon. The link is at the end. If you're seeing this on YouTube, we are done and full with everything Adventure Time. Dozens of exclusives you'll only see there, hours and hours unedited. Check it out. If not, season 9, episode 14, finale of Adventure Time. 3 buckets.
Oh, hey. Me and
Why does Finn look way too smiley?
In the Music Kingdom. I gotta get a new Vuvuzela.
A new Vuvuzela.
I'm the Vuvuzela Smasher.
The Vuvuzela Smasher.
No, it was me.
No, I'm the Vuvuzela Smasher.
All right, all right.
What is happening?
I'm still getting one.
Me and Fern are supposed to clean out the
I knew something's wrong. Finn had this giant smile awkwardly on his face, and I'm like, what's up?
Fern, that was perfect.
But how?
Yep. Let me see you do Jake.
Imitating uncool people infects you with their loserishness. Maybe you and I could explore some secret ruins I found?
Sweet.
Clearly,
Maybe we could still
Fern
catch up with
is
Jake and
tricking
Dino,
him.
Or maybe Nectar could come.
Actually, I was thinking maybe just you and me would go.
Nepter, sorry.
Some quality time together.
That actually even sounds like something Jake would want us to do. Forget it, Nectar.
Forget it, Nepter. We hate you.
Dungeon surprise right before my eyes.
Oh, God. I have no fear for Arfin, but I feel like Fern might do some damage here.
Fun.
I want the thrill of victory.
There's a bathtub, a
wants to be the
toilet, a
same all
chair,
the
and a
time?
turkey.
Come on, man. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Come on.
Come on.
Paper.
What?
Whoa. I won this time.
Why is nothing ever fair?
Don't be so weird.
Don't. It's okay. That stuff won't mean a thing. I mean, that stuff don't mean a thing.
What is this? There are frigging bombs in the ground.
But check this out.
Whoa, magic key.
What?
Dang, you've been busy.
What the hell is this?
They hid the ziggurat on the cliffside.
Yeah, I poked around in there a bit, but...
No spoilers. Whoa, what is that, a fitness pole? Hey,
Oh my God, it's a...
This way.
How did Fern do all this?
Hey, I just want to say that it's really cool that you're into this stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
I think that's the treasure chamber down
Well,
there.
that was awkward.
Why don't you go check it out?
Yeah, he's trapping you in that room. Dude, you're getting sealed in.
Contemporary chair, contemporary trash, contemporary meatloaf. I think they got the treasure, but they left some meatloaf behind. Good news
What
is
is this
I know a
crazy
meatloaf dealer-
prison type thing with all these key locks?
Fern, I think maybe the wind blew the door shut.
And now Fern can
In
be
acts of
Finn.
nature, I would presume.
This is where you live now. You'll be fine. It's Fern's turn.
Oh my god.
I think I'm gonna be a really great Finn. I'm a Nepter guy. I'll be back in a month with a new bucket of trash.
I'll be back in a month. In a month. Finn's gonna probably figure
Don't
out
like
something
being
about this
abandoned. I'm
place.
sensitive to it. There's gotta be something useful in here.
Oh my god. What was
I'll be
the...
back in a month. I need air.
That's the first thing I thought, is he's gonna probably run out of air in a month.
A microphone. There's some
Hey.
dried ketchup on it. Hello.
Hi, Finn.
No way.
You're still asleep after your fight with Susan. Someone else wants to thank you, too.
Flame Prince. Oh.
You, Finn. I don't know. Okay.
I don't know.
Welcome.
Oh my god, it's a whole freaking thing. Pasta maker, rock drill.
Yes.
Oh my god, he's got like 1,000 possibilities. What else we got? Weed whacker. Oh god. Is Finn already on his way? Oh my god, look at this. He's gonna weed whack him. Is this the end of Fern? I figured that at the end of this, one of them might be done.
What are you?
What are you?
Weed whacker.
A weed whacker. Oh, well, clearly you can see something has possessed it, Finn.
My bills are. No.
Weed whack his hand off, or the... Oh, look at this. Oh, it's jammed up?
Tell Jake I love him.
That doesn't matter. I love him.
All this lying. And
I would
hiding
never trust
doesn't
him
have to
again.
End like this. Finality.
Fatality.
Fatality! Oh my god. We don't have to have that kind of finality, and he goes fatality and kills him.
Y'all have fun out there? Wait, what happened?
I know that look. You just killed someone.
BMO is correct. Sometimes BMO speaks nothing but the truth. Is that how it's going to end? There's the ring. Almost done, champ.
You looking for an uncle?
Oh my god, that's Princess Bubblegum's uncle. And he's going back to the temple. All right, guys, that was a good finale. Not as epic as some, but they drop a huge cliffhanger at the end. We see, I cannot remember his name, but he was in that mural that was painted on the wall, and we've heard his name mentioned sometimes. He's PB's uncle. It's something with a B. I can't remember. His name, I'm pretty sure, has been spoken several times, and I'm pretty sure that's the guy whose hand we see coming out of the prison bars or something like that in the mural that was painted on the wall. Either way, Fern doesn't waste any time, basically lures Finn to this temple. First off, I have to assume that Fern previously made arrangements with the uncle, or somehow the uncle is involved in this some other way, because how did Fern find this key to enter this temple and do all this stuff in this dungeon-like scenario, imprison Finn, do all this? Fern was literally the episode ago a failure. Just one episode ago, the entire thing, the entire reason why Fern got so upset and is doing what he's doing is because he can't do anything right. So now all of a sudden, one episode later, he found this dungeon and he's got this key and he can unlock all these doors, and he masterminds this whole plan to imprison Finn and take over. Then the only thing he doesn't see happening is, which I didn't see happening, after he got the robot arm by Princess Bubblegum, there is literally an entire program embedded into the arm that could do countless things, at least a couple dozen that we saw alone, and one of which is a weed whacker, one of which is a rock drill. So it drilled him out of the dungeon of the temple, which I have to assume was pretty fortified. So that arm is pretty freaking awesome. Got him out of there. He literally intercepted Fern before Fern even made it back home, but Fern was already fully disguised as our Finn, attacks him. tries to resolve it in a peaceful manner. And they were showing in the last episode that as well. When he was with Sweet Pea, he was trying to tell Fern, we could resolve this stuff in a peaceful manner. We don't have to get all violent. We don't have to sever the tendons of Sweet Pea to stop him from running. It's showing that Finn is trying to use that tactic yet again, but the arm, whether or not intentional, heard fatality instead of what Finn said, and drills straight through Fern inside his belly and makes him explode. We see at the end he's not completely dead. Princess Bubblegum's uncle is collecting the shreddings, the grass that is remaining of Fern, and the eyes are in a bucket, and he's bringing the bucket back to the dungeon or the temple. I'm going to call it a temple. It was more of a temple than anything. So, based on the fact that the uncle is bringing the remains of Fern back to the temple, I have to assume that the uncle put Fern up to this and had the whole plan to begin with, maybe manipulating Fern wanting to be Finn. But yet again, I have to assume the uncle's got a bigger overlaying plot. What could be bigger at this point? At this point, we've wrapped up season 9. We dealt with the elements pretty much. I'd say 75% of this season was the Elements miniseries. We get this big, almost war, kind of war, with all the elements. The world is split in 4. Now we have, at the end of everything, all of these little incidents that happen at the end of the miniseries tied up. We have the Lich tied up with Sweet Pea. We have Jake, that was the alien, him, that whole thing's tied up. Kind of a thing with Ice King and Magic Man and the Lich Hand. And I mean, they tied up a lot, and there's still things left unsaid and more questions, but I have to assume that whatever Princess Bubblegum's uncle is involved in has to be something epic. And I feel like, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like in the mural, he was right in the middle of everything in the prison. So is that like the finality of everything? I guess so, because we haven't even begun to know about him yet, besides just a couple of words here or there. And we're on season 10, which, like I said, I believe is another 14 episodes. Being as Adventure Time's 11 minutes each, that means it's less than 3 hours, around 2.5 hours, and we're done with the entire series. I can't wait. I'm jumping in. You guys want to be way ahead, full unedited episodes of all the shows on the channel. Seasons ahead of what you're seeing. Hundreds of exclusives you'll only see on Patreon. The link is in front of me. If you're seeing it on YouTube, we are done and full with everything, including Distant Lands, on to other things. Dozens of exclusives you'll only see there. Check it out. If not, comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.